He's got a string for the accelerator. Are you punching holes over there?
Oh yeah, punching above me waiting.
Welcome to D-Mod Garage. We're back on the millybug after 3.5 months of us playing. Doing some other things.
Says he who's been playing with the jack this morning.
Yeah, well, yes, we're going to just quickly give you guys a bit of an update over here. Because this 64 here, I decided to bring my rim from home, which is going on Lara's car, which you can see it on there. We just wanted to work out tyre gaps on the guard, and it's a slightly wider tyre. And of course, I jacked the car up to take the original wheel off, and not this jack. This jack is okay, but this jack over here, where is it? Where's the offending article? Over here. This thing here. I had it jacked up and I was putting the wheel on, and all of a sudden it started making a little creaking noise, and I'm like, that doesn't sound good. And then it just decided to slowly go down on me, and I'm madly trying to get a wheel nut in, realizing that I only had one wheel nut in, and of course the wheel was on an angle and it started to press down on it, and I'm frantically pumping the jack up, and it was giving me about 4 mil of up movement and 10 mil of down movement, so I was losing the battle. And I quickly got the wheel off, and then, of course, the Beetle just decided to go and sit on the jack. So that was a bit of an interesting moment this morning. Kira update here. These are all getting ready to get sanded later on. So we'll get onto those later. But today, we've got the tar board. We've been waiting for the tar board. And you can see this is the original tar board, which is probably about, I reckon, 3.5 mil thick. And, of course, we've got the new tar board, which is only 2.5, 3 at the most, so it's a little bit thinner. It's supposed to be 5 mil, so it could be just compressed down. Anyway, we're going to get this installed into the millybug, then we're going to somehow try to get the motor in with one jack now, because we were relying on that thing. We were relying on that to work, and it's not going to work, so anyway, we'll come up with a plan. So we'll get this installed in the back, and we can bring you guys back in when we're ready to do engine installs.
2,000 years later.
So what we're doing here...
Oh, sorry.
You're breaking shit again. Tar board, these are just the flimsy thin stuff, which we're going to put in first. And they don't look super pretty, but you don't see them really. That's the thin stuff. Then we've got the thicker stuff, which is going to go on top of it, which is these ones, which are in the sun, warming up. Yeah, so they're getting warm already. You can't put these in without them being hot, otherwise you will break them. So they're a couple more minutes. You know, we're in summer here in Australia, so it's hot.
Couple of days, mate. Yeah.
We'll be right. And then the middle one goes in afterwards. We're just punching the holes in
and pre-marking where the barbs are from the old template.
Ah, yeah, that's a good idea, because then you're not having to force the damn things through and then bending and snapping them and.
We don't want to force it.
No, we don't want to do that. So anyway, we'll get these tar boards in, but that's the gist of it. You put the sides in first, then put these ones. Make sure the barbs here are all nice and level, so that when you push them in, that they stay level and don't snap. And don't stab your fingers too. Cool. Yeah, the finger stabbing is always gets you.
At least we know where the barbs are now, so it's not likely.
Yeah, correct.
As per.
All right, let's keep going. All right, look at this, guys. So we've got the tar boards all finished. We put them out in the sun, and they got so hot you could barely pick them up with your hand. But at least this is double skin tar board, so it's going to be a bit quieter. We're almost ready to start wrestling with motors. Putting the other... now we've become a tar board distributor for Australia, because how many containers have you got?
Yeah, guess what we found under the car this morning?
We couldn't find any tar boards, and they were underneath there in a box, and we just didn't know, and so there was 2 sets under there, and of course...
Oh, it's 2 sets short, so I bought 2 sets.
Yeah.
2 sets.
And I mean, the guys in America would they're going to laugh about the cost. How much is a set?
$300.
$300 Australian for 1 set of tar boards.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Who says this hobby is cheap?
It's not. The children. I know
What?
which one.
Yeah, probably the children. You get more for them on eBay.
Probably not anymore. You get too old.
Okay, let's continue. So you can see we've got the motor here ready to go, but of course the hoist is being used on something else. So we're doing this the old-fashioned way with jacks, blocks of wood, and a prayer, and, and we'll see how that goes.
Which God are you praying to this time?
I don't know. Who knows? The VW God.
Oh, he left us years ago.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they think we can jack this up high enough to get the motor under the bumper bar. So.
We're going to give it a go. Now that we're down to one jack, hey?
Yes, that's right. The one jack issue. Okay.
How's it look behind? Have a look through the engine bay. How's it look the jack underneath my loading blocks up okay?
You unfortunately you're a bit over to your side.
I have to, so I can't. There's a rubber thing in the middle of the.
Oh, you can't. Oh, is that all right? Like balance wise, to be like that? Yeah, it does. Seems to be quite good. I don't know what you guys reckon, but we're not putting the stock filter on this motor, air filter, because it's plastic and ugly, doesn't it?
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
No, that's right. It's nothing wrong with that.
It's not the look and feel.
No. So we're going to either go with this one, or I've got a couple of
It's a bit small, but yeah, I reckon the 1500 on
the 50. Yep. Which I think I got one of those at home. So we'll bring that, paint it black, stick it on, and
See what it looks like.
see what it looks like. Yeah. Now those leads, are you going to paint them black or leave them colour coded? These.
I'll sleeve them with a cover when I got it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I got to
Yeah.
put eyelets on the end.
Because that's wrecking my feng shui.
There is no fun.
There's no shui of feng of anything. All right, we'll bring you guys back in when we have a little bit more progress.
When we know
Oh,
what's going on.
exhaust tips.
Yeah, no, I got them.
Yeah, we're going to
Don't you
find
worry about that now.
Yeah, okay.
Stainless, yeah.
stainless. They won't rust, which is what we want.
That's the theory anyway.
Yeah. All right.
2 hours later.
Okay, so we have got the motor installed after that torturous exercise, and we've just set up our janky fuel container hanging here precariously with nothing on it.
Oh, come on. That's what we dragged up the yard the other day.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one that we dragged up the yard, as you know. So we've got this ready to go. We're going to try and fire it up and see what happens. We've got our dual meter tacho.
Cam running.
Oh, that's the cam run in. Righto. Okay. And fuel pressure in the corner there.
And there's actually oil in it.
It has got oil in it. Excellent.
Running in oil.
Right.
Pre-pressurise the galleries with a squishy thing.
Yep.
Put the cap back on. Carby's primed. Juice in it. Distributor timing's right as far as I know, or close to.
All right.
And we've got an oil pressure light set up. And yeah. You're the kill switch. If it goes to shit, it's all your fault and you turn it off straight away.
Okay.
And fire extinguishers at the ready.
Okay.
We need that all the time around here.
All right. So, ignition in the hole.
Ignition in the hole. You can bark it. Oil light. Go. Okay, so terminal's not quite right. Hang fire.
Is it in gear?
I don't know. Didn't you check?
Well, the wheels are spinning around pretty fast.
No, might be diff. Okay, go again. Just check it's in gear, Nick.
It is in gear.
Take it out here.
All right.
So it works. Okay, good.
It does work. So the next thing we have to do
And no oil leaks yet.
is we need to get this off the jack stands and get it up to the top garage so that we can bring the Kira bug in here and keep going with that. So we will get this thing ready for driving and we'll bring you guys back in a minute, but it's all good. Yeah, awesome. Righto. Let's see what happens. Woohoo! He's got a string for the accelerator. I think that wheel's jamming.
And I got one handbrake, haven't I?
Yeah. Don't hit it on anything. Oh, first time the millybug's out. Woohoo! There it goes. Uh-oh. How good was that? Hey, mister, is that your throttle?
Yeah, man. I got a reel it in. I think I caught a big one.
A few moments later.
Righto, fellas, we are back in the top garage, and after driving it up here with a string accelerator.
I took the string off. No one will ever know.
Okay. And now continues the little bit of tidying up in here. Don't worry. Please don't comment about that. That's not staying there. Because I know someone will go, what we are doing is playing with the brakes up the front here.
Reverse arse, we should have before we paint.
Yeah, we probably should have done all this before we painted it, but anyway. And unfortunately, we found a dent, and we don't know how it got there, so we're going to have to do a repair. Unfortunately, you can see a dirty, great big dent right there.
Can't blame Scooby for it.
And we don't know what happened, when it happened, but it's there. So we're going to have to probably do a video just on touching that up, fixing it up. And we've taken out the, what do you call this? Control bar, steering componentry. Anyway, we're going to clean this up, paint it. We've got some new ball joints on it. And slowly just fixing things up in here. All this stuff that's yucky and gross looking. If you look underneath here, it is pretty gross. So we're going to clean all that up, KBS it, kill rust it, and then it's happy joy for everybody. All right, let's keep going. Okay, guys, so the progress continues. We've been stripping brakes. We've got disc brakes off. We've been cleaning suspension componentry. He's got a hose. I don't know why. It doesn't run on. There's not hydrogen. Doesn't run on water. Oh no, that's the byproduct, isn't it? Water.
Torch.
There's a torch. We're just degreasing the master cylinder, and then he's going to hose it down, because that's the best form.
We do it before we do all this shit.
No, we should have, right?
See that bucket? It's meant to catch the water.
Yeah, it's happening. So we've got a few engine bits. We've got these pipes all done. They look nice. Got the new air cleaner on, and I can already tell he's making a mess. Look at it. Look over there. Look.
I am Mr. Mess.
He's weeing all over his Beetle.
38 degrees, it's not going to be fine.
Yeah, actually, it is a pretty hot day out there today. We're going to clean up in here as well. We've got some new brake lines already on. But, it does look quite respectable in here. We need to just do a bit more. Now, sometimes when you paint things, you don't always get paint in all the right spots, or water all over you. And if you look up, I'm moving away from here. If you look up at the bonnet up there, you can see there's a little section up there that hasn't been painted.
I reckon I need glasses.
Yeah, unfortunately I missed that because of the angles and the lighting, and you can see up in there, it's just a little bit light in that corner. Well, I'll sort it out, don't you worry. God, that's a trip. That's a trip hazard now. That's it. I've quit. We're going to paint some of these parts here and go from there. All right, here we go. We've got some black caliper action. They're nicely painted. We'll get those back on.
Not bright yellow, red.
Yeah, yellow's better, but he doesn't like yellow. And these ones are all painted too. We'll get those installed. And I think it's squidding or surfing weather now.
Yeah, I know, right? Look, that actually should go out tonight.
You could. Did you hear that, guys? We're going squidding. All right, we'll catch you in another episode. See you later. You.